Hi, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name's Haley and my husband Cody and I have completely renovated our house. So in this video, I'm going to show you our backyard renovation. So it's not 100% done, but I was showing you what we were starting with. Lots of weeds, and we're cutting down trees, and this really was like I want to say like first week of us moving in, but we had to pause because there was a new septic tank that was getting installed, and that was something that was in the contract that the sellers of the house had to like change out for us, but things got delayed because of COVID, but that was done. So then we did like stump grinding, and then we really were just starting from zero. So Cody rented a tractor and tried to level out our backyard as best as we could, and then had the kids over, and it's his nieces and nephews, and then we had tractor races and ran around, and then it was time to plant grass seed. So we knew we could either do sod or seed to get some grass growing, but we've tried to do everything ourselves. So of course with the grass we chose seeds. So kept doing that, did layers and layers of grass seed. Sod probably would have been easier, but I know it would have been a crazy price that was not in our budget and we just didn't want to do. And then on to some plants. So got these pots from Ross, and I think the white ones, I think was from, is it home? No, Tuesday Mornings, I think. And then I already had the succulents, so I planted the succulents in the pots to make it look nicer, and I'll show you that process. So now on to mapping out the flower bed. So this is just some plastic, what do you call it? Trim, I guess. That's going to map out, keep the grass out of the flower beds. We were going to do like the concrete border. That's the word I was looking for. Plastic border. We were going to do the concrete border, but that just was not, I don't know, we're trying to save money and time, really. So the plastic just went in so quick, and then we're just adding more grass seed now that we know kind of the layout of where the plants are going to go. So we just filled that in with the seed and let that grow in even more. And then we ended up finding these trees on like an OfferUp or Craigslist or something, the Italian cypress trees. They are tiny, but they were, I want to say like $13 a piece. So we're going to do that. Oh, and then I'm zooming in on the sprinkler system that we set up. I wish I would have filmed it, but I thought it was going to be kind of stupid and just a short-term solution, but it's actually ended up being really good. It's just the sprinklers are ran by hoses, and then they're just off around the perimeter of the grass. So I don't think you can really tell until I point that out, but I did zoom in on one, and then there's a couple throughout the yard, and I know I do zoom in on one later on in the video, but I did show a close-up of some of the plants that we were adding. We got a lot of them off on clearance from Lowe's or Home Depot. Oh, and then we did have some big helpers, Jude and Corbin. They helped us lay out where we're going to put all the plants. And then we ended up another day adding in some better soil that we just got from like a local nursery. Add that in with the rototiller, and then we're gonna dig all the holes by hand because we thought the tiller would get the dirt soft enough to dig. But you'll see in a little while I start trying to dig and it's not soft. The dirt's not soft at all. So we ended up going and renting I think it's called an auger, and then that helped dig the holes. And even if the ground was soft enough, it would have taken forever with all the plants that we had. So you'll see the process, what we end up doing. And honestly, just watching it makes me so tired, remembering back to the day that we were planting all this. It was a long day. And this fence is obviously horrible and hideous, and we had full intentions to just fully replace it, but fences are expensive. We've already renovated the inside of our house, and we're moving on to the outside. And again, we just kind of want to be done with it and do cost-effective things, so we just painted the fence black for now. It'll eventually need to be replaced, but it does make a big difference. And then on to making my raised garden beds. Cody made these from scratch, obviously, just like everything else we've been doing with the house. And then I'll show you where we end up putting them. I want to say one is 10 foot by 3 feet, and then the other, I'm pretty positive, is either 6 foot or 5 foot by 3 feet. So lots of room for a garden. So now the best part, looking back at the befores and afters. This is from standing on the patio, which I will be doing a patio video. And then you can see off to the right, there's all that dead space that you're probably wondering, what are you guys doing? I think we're going to end up putting a shed back there. I don't know yet, but for now, this is how it's going to stay for a while. So thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe for more and check out our previous videos.